Do you feel like you had to grow up too fast? Like it was your job to take care of everyone else around you, but no one seemed to notice your efforts? If it sounds familiar, maybe you might have experienced parentification. It's a heavy burden to carry, but you're not alone. And in this video, we will unpack what parentification is and ways that you can begin to heal. So, what is parentification, you may be wondering? Parentification is when a child takes on responsibilities that are typically meant for adults. This could mean handling practical tasks like cooking, cleaning, or even managing household bills, or stepping into roles such as an emotional support system for a sibling or even their parents themselves, where the child becomes the caregiver or even a surrogate partner to their parent. Picture a young child putting their siblings in bed every night because their parents are working until late. And don't get me wrong, it is important to teach children responsibilities, but when they become an adult ahead of time and being exposed to circumstances that your young psyche cannot handle, then you may experience parentification. Perhaps you are exposed to emotional circumstances and conflicts where you are becoming the mediator, the problem solver within the family, and you may be exposed to inappropriate conversation. Your parents may be asking you to choose between one parent or the other. You may become the confidant because one parent may be hurting the other. There may be infidelity and one parent may be confiding in you. You may become the little therapist to one parent, so you may become the protector of one of the parents. Does that sound familiar? If so, I am sorry that you have been experiencing that. Parentified children learn to suppress their needs to take care of others. As adults, they may struggle with guilt when they prioritize themselves, anxiety about letting people down, and an unshakable sense of responsibility for everyone else's happiness doesn't leave their mind. For instance, a client once told me, "I feel like I cannot rest, even when I want to. If I am not doing something for someone else, I feel like I'm failing. I cannot even put my feet up." And this is such a common experience for so many of my members and clients who are parentified, myself included as a recovering parentified daughter. And I want to share with you how this can manifest in adulthood. As adults, parentified individuals often take on too much, whether it's at work, in relationships, or even in friendships. You might feel drawn to partners who are emotionally unavailable, become the go-to problem solver for everyone in your life, or find it almost impossible to say no without feeling guilty. A woman I worked with realized she was constantly trying to fix her romantic relationships and attracting people that she constantly needed to rescue and fix. The effects of parentification can feel overwhelming, but healing is absolutely possible. And here are 5 steps to help you get started. Number 1 is to acknowledge the pattern. Take time to reflect on your childhood, where you expected to take care of others in ways that felt beyond your years. Simply naming what you experienced is a powerful step. Step 2, reconnect with your needs. As a child, your needs may have been pushed aside. Start by asking yourself each day, what do I need right now? It could be rest, fun, or simply some quiet time. So give yourself permission to prioritize your needs. Step 3, set boundaries. I know it's so hard saying no, and it might feel uncomfortable at first, but it is essential for your well-being. Practice by starting small, like declining a favor when you are already stretched thin. So block out time on your calendar just for you. Just practice saying no to a simple request. Step 4, reparent yourself. This means offering yourself the care and compassion you might not have received as a child. For example, when you feel overwhelmed, ask yourself, What would a loving parent say to me right now? Maybe it's, you're doing enough. It's okay to take a break. And step 5, seek support. Healing from parentification doesn't have to be a solo journey. Finding a therapist, a coach, or a supportive community can be life-changing. And I know it's hard to seek support. So if you're looking for a space to feel seen and finally be heard, consider joining our Self-Worth Hub membership to reclaim your worth and finally be supported. And here's what I want you to remember. You were never supposed to carry adult responsibilities as a child, and it is okay to set those burdens down now. Healing takes time, and as cliche as it may sound, it truly takes one step at a time and one day at a time. And if this video resonates with you, I would love to hear your story below. I would love to answer any questions you may have, and please subscribe so that we can have these conversations and you can keep receiving more healing and growth related content. I'm sending you so much love, and please remember your resilience.